In this video, the girls don their proper uniforms and clean the dirty bottom. In the previous video, we made it to Black Sound and Green Turtle Key in the Abacos in the Bahamas.
Nice spot here, Green Turtle Key. We're in Black Sound. There's another one called White Sound just north of here. From what I can tell, like there's more restaurants and stuff over here. Inside the sounds themselves is not particularly pretty, but it is very nice and calm. Really calm anchorage, and the moorings are only $20 a piece here. We're here at Donnie's Moorings. They got a little dock too if you want. I'm not sure how much it is, but probably not too expensive. So, but it can be a little bit shallow coming in and out. I think probably at dead low tide is probably 5.5 feet, and we draw 5.5. So we're going out with a little bit of tide. We still have about 2 feet of tide, so we should be okay. By the way, this is our tracker. Our patrons get access to our tracker, so there's a link our patrons have that they can follow along wherever we go. And it's kind of cool. You can actually go back even many years and see where we've been and where we've gone and all that. So if you're interested in becoming a patron, check it out. All right, now I'm gonna start the engines, and we're gonna get out this morning and get going. We're going about 40 miles today. Not really sure where we're going. We're just gonna find a nice place to anchor and chill out. So Hurricane Dorian came through here and just decimated the island. Apparently it was like 15-foot storm surge. So like everything here, like the water level would have been up to where we are here right now. Like this is how high the water was. So most of these docks now have already been rebuilt. There's quite a few that haven't been rebuilt. I mean, there's one out here that's, the end of the dock is still there, but the way to get out there is not. So I mean, there are some boats tied to it. I guess they're just dinghying back and forth to shore. But yeah, I mean, all this was underwater, so. And apparently they have rebuilt these outer islands first rather than like the mainland of Abaco, because this is where all the tourists come, right? So you got the tour money coming in, so that's what's paying it. Rebuild all this stuff, and they're getting close to most of the stuff that needs to be rebuilt is rebuilt, and then they're starting to work on the mainland now, the main island of Great Abaco. Steph says she's a little hungover. We had fun yesterday. All right, we're on our way. All right, made it through. I don't know if you can see my depth meter there. I got an extra 2 feet on what the depth meter says. It's just where the meter is. Although I think I probably have a little more than that right now because we're pretty light, so we're kind of high on the water. So I think we're probably, you know, the book says it's a 5.5 foot draft. We're probably, I don't know, 5 feet right now, just because we're pretty light. But yeah, so I saw 4 feet on that meter, so we were in 6 feet of water, so we had a foot probably where we were. So, on our way now.
What do you think I'm filming?
I don't know. We'll see how that shot comes out. I haven't even tried it yet, but that thing's like 10 feet long, the extension pole. So the nice thing about cruising in the Abacos and down the Exumas too and stuff like that, especially here in the Abacos, I've never really done it, but it's like a big lake, right? So you got reef all the way and islands all the way on the outside, you got islands all on this side, and so you don't get any ocean swell. So the wind's blowing like 12 knots out here right now. There'd be some chop 2 or 3 foot waves or something like that, and it would be some swell rolling in outside, but here it's like going on lakes. It's like super calm.
Reminds me of a lake.
Yeah, so pretty easy sailing today.
This is a clear example of a detail-oriented person. Cleaning the roof. Where else are you gonna find this, huh?
I don't know, man. This roof is dirty.
Alright, little monkey. How's it up there?
Nice, I love it. The only thing I don't need is someone to tickle me from down there.
So a nice little thunderstorm is passing just to our south there, so I think we'll be okay. Weird out the front edge of that thing is green, you know. Want to stay away from it. There's one over there on our starboard side too. It's just that time of year, a lot of little isolated thunderstorms come through. We're kind of dodging them. Well, we're almost where we're going. This is Fox Key. We're gonna come right behind here and anchor, and should be hopefully a nice little spot. We'll see. The wind was coming from the south, and now it's coming a little bit from the west because I think it's just because that thunderstorm rolled through. I think it'll switch back to the south here in a minute.
You look so tan.
It's because I'm wet. It's raining.
Nice.
All right. The boat sat for basically 6 weeks or more without moving, so it's got quite a bit of growth on it right now. So we are going to snorkel and clean the bottom of the boat. Very important when you do that to wear earplugs. You don't want stuff, any of the critters that you knock off the boat going in your ears. So we are about to get in.
Ready? Ready! Let's go!
Right back. Sunny days, no clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter. Brandy, honey, it don't matter shots. Till I trap, gonna be 24/7, golden hour like a boss. And they say, yo,
Somebody's ready to go. Bucky! You, don't let it drift away. There's nothing holding on to the... Okay. I didn't know you'd hook the other one up.
Not that dumb. Hi, Bucky.
No, Bucky. No, we're coming back. All right, I think we're probably gonna end up doing dinner on the boat, but we're gonna go ashore and explore a little bit. This place called The Valley that apparently has the best crack conch. Very graceful.
We in the valley.
let it all go. Yeah, I can't say no when I'm this free. Don't
So this is the Valley. Apparently has the best crack conch in the neighborhood. The power's out on the whole island, but at least the cooking is done with gas. Then that power's been out all day.
no clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like
Yeah, that crack conch, pretty good. Definitely worth the visit. Bucky is intently eyeing us.
it's in doubt. Yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't
Hit us, Tiger. Where should I go? That way or that way?
Let's go straight out.
The valley.
Good morning, world. Good morning. Where are we heading today?
I don't know what it's called, but somewhere Mangrove Key, so we won't have land.
Nice. We won't have service either, so it's gonna be interesting. That's good.
Yeah.
Interesting is good.
I think Bobby's about to fly his drone. Where are we heading today, Bobby?
Mangrove Key or something. It's uninhabited, just nothing around it. But it's halfway between, well, it's a little more than halfway between here and West End on Great Abaco, which is where we're dropping you guys to fly back, and then it's about 45 miles from West End over to West Palm Beach where we'll cross over.
Woohoo!
Nice.
So we have a little over 45 miles to go today, so something like that.
Beautiful.
Sounds good. It's a very chill Sunday. We just woke up. It's 10, right?
Yeah, y'all slept a little late. I've already got some work done today, so.
I feel bad. I feel like every time on video, it's like, oh, the girls are still sleeping. Hey, I wake up early too.
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm sure the sharks want some. The other day we attracted so many. That was really, really cool.
I look out across the water. I smell the sun. I feel
Pretty blue out here. What do you think?
No, I love it. I want to jump in right now.
Well, we got less than 2 hours and we'll be able to jump in. Hopefully it'll still be this blue when we get over to the island.
I'm hoping it's this blue.
Yeah, we'll see.
I actually looked it up on Google, the little where we're going. It's pretty blue actually around it, so
Cool.
it should be like this.
Hopefully. So this whole bank right here is the Abaco bank. 8 to 12 feet throughout the whole thing. So like on a nice calm day, like if it's calm at night, you can just come out here and anchor in the middle of nowhere in like 10 feet of water. And kind of cool, just be not surrounded by anything for miles and miles. Pretty cool. So that little scrubby island in the distance is where we're going. It's kind of annoying because I got 3 different sets. Well, these 2 actually I need to update the charts on them, but I got charts on this chart plotter here, and I got 2 sets of charts on my phone, and they all 3 say different things. So I'm kind of taking the long way around to get there, even though a couple of my charts say it's fine, the other charts say meh. So I don't know. Going in and taking an extra 10 minutes to get around instead of going straight to it, so we're doing that. But it's kind of annoying when all your charts don't line up, especially I think that's the difference between having a sailboat and a motor yacht, or one of the differences. Depends on your type of keel too, but like on my old one, the CT had a full keel. So as long as you're not going too fast, if you bump the ground a little, it's not a big deal. And this thing, first thing it hits is the prop, so I've always been very nervous about getting in too shallow of water with this boat. So, but we're getting there. We got about 2.2 miles to go. Alright, so this is Mangrove Key, not much to it. We've already taken Bucky ashore, dinghied over. Had to walk quite a bit of ways in the water because really shallow right up to the, there's no beach. It's gonna be really hard to take him at high tide because it's low tide right now, which makes actually getting to the shoreline hard, but at high tide there's gonna be basically no shoreline. It's gonna be all trees, so we may have to wait till like a foot below high tide or something before we take him back to shore again. So girls already jumping in the water. We got Bucky out there.
Come here. Come here.
We got Bucky out on Oscar, so I think I will do the same.
Alright, show us how it's done, Bobby.
Hello, Liza. How do you do? I'm writing you a letter. I hope it reaches you. I know it's been a long time since you heard from me. I'm still kicking around here in Tennessee.
Oh, that's so like powerful.
Yep, there you go, Bucky.
No matter where you go, do you still love me, Liza?